Hey everybody, it's Matt from Sickness, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to slow down the pace of your life so you can restore your nervous system. Because if you're still going at 100% all day, then you're going to tax your nervous system and you're never going to be able to heal. So I'll teach you how to go 80% and still have the same results in your life with less effort. First, let me say I'm not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. It's based on my personal experience. This is for informational and educational purposes only. So how can you go 80% in your life and get the same results? And why would you want to do that in the first place? Well, the reality is, going 80% is operating just kind of like on an autopilot, right? And you're just kind of like there and you're doing the best you can in the scenario, but you're not thinking ahead. You're not going 100, 110% of the way. You're not, thinking ahead and before time related to this thing. And, you're just doing the best you can in the moment and you're showing up. Well, by just showing up, you avoid a lot of the thinking ahead about what could go wrong. You avoid a lot of the thinking back on what you could have did better. You just show up and do the best you can in that moment without being exhausted. And that's absolutely critical because, the reality is, if you stay in a place where you have more to do in your mind than you're ever able to catch up with, or you have just more obligations than you have time, or you feel like you're never doing something good enough, or you feel like the next thing that you have to do, you're always thinking about the next thing you have to do. And if you're going to do that good enough, then your body's always in a threatened state, and it's never in a state where nervous system wise, it's really feeling safe. There's always the next thing it has to be concerned about performing for, or being available for, or being there for, and you need to take more time to slow down in life. Take time to go in the woods, take time to sit there and do breathing, take time to go ahead and watch some TV and relax, take time to be with your family and go on a walk, the things that can restore you. But most importantly, you don't have to go at everything 120% in life to be able to be successful. Often what that leads to is burnout. And when it leads to burnout, we go ups and downs, right? And if we're in the down in life, we're never going to be attracting the thing that we really want. We want to be attracting what we want in our life. And if we're in a steady, balanced state on a daily basis, then we're able to attract that thing that we want in our life. So, this is what I wanted to say in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you go 100 miles an hour, you're going to be stuck in a loop where you always end up kind of going for the next adrenaline fix, the next thing that's going to give you that boost of energy. You may feel good doing it. You may feel even good the day of, but when you overdo it, it'll burn you out and put you back in that same cycle where your mast cells are aggravated, your immune system is flared, and you're caught in this cycle where you're just unable to escape these chronic symptoms because you keep flaring your nervous system every time you start to relax. And this is what happened to me. Every time I started to feel relaxed, I started having an idea of how to go exercise or how to go do something to stimulate my nervous system because I wasn't ever used to being relaxed. So focus on doing everything at 80%. That's what the Marines say is execute at 80%. You'll be able to preserve your energy, preserve your stamina, and be able to heal yourself over time. So thanks for watching, and go to my website, endsickness.org. I get hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos on there teaching how to heal yourself. Take care.